Today I want to talk to you about Ayurveda. Can you believe? I feel like I need to express and describe actually what Ayurveda is. Because it's a question I get asked all the time, which is completely understandable because it's not very common here in Western society. And Ayurveda is actually the sister of yoga, so they go hand in hand. As yoga is seen as all their movements are medicine, are treating aspects of yourself, and Ayurveda is a much more in-depth look on how we can heal through herbs, through mindset, through diet, lifestyle, the whole kit and caboodle. Ayurveda basically is. So it's insanely amazing and life-changing. I cannot express to you how much going on this Ayurvedic journey and studying to become a certified practitioner has just blown my mind. So let's get down to basics. Ayurveda works with elements. So we have vata, pitta and kapha, and they are the three doshas that resonate within your body in they govern certain organs, are all aspects of you. And vata is made up of air and space. So it's the movement, it's the air, it's the space that fill areas in your body. But vata type of people usually tend to be smaller or really tall or disproportionate a bit. They're always in their minds. They usually tend to have insomnia, anxiety, things like that when out of balance. When in balance, they're very spiritually minded people, and this is just a tiny little nugget overview. So obviously I'm not going to be able to get into in-depth, but just so if we can get a little bit more of an understanding of Ayurveda, I feel like hopefully I would have done my job. Pitta is fire and water, and so that's more of the fiery natured people. Freckly, fiery, can be quite ragey, probably the ones that get hangry. So if that resonates with any of you, if they don't eat at a certain time, clock strikes 12 and their lunch is not near, things are going to hit the fan. And kaphas are the earth and water elements, so they are very grounded, earthy, they're very loyal. They tend to be of the bigger bone, bigger bodies, and they have an incredible memory. So you tell them something that's a secret, 10 years from now they'll remember it. Whereas a vata, airhead, in one ear, out the other, won't remember it. And so there you have the three doshas. Now with those doshas you will have a dominant dosha, so your prakruti, what you're born with. And this doesn't form until around 7 years of age, when you have time to manifest into your being. So psychologically this is really interesting as well, because this time is very, very important. So what happens in those years can really shape you as a person and how you react to things and habitually, subconsciously take things in or perceive your life around you because of what you've been brought up in, and that's your society or your family or how you've been raised. It all shapes you. So that's really interesting to look at, to start observing how you perhaps have been perceiving life in a way that may not be in the reality of things. With these doshas we have a dominant type and usually a subtype. It's very rare, but it can happen that we have all three, vata, pitta, kapha, all in the same amount. But it's usually a dominant and a subtype. That subtype is what is usually out of balance in us, so we are trying to bring that one back into balance. And that prakruti dominant type will stay with us forever, is what we are, so that cannot change. When we have this understanding, this is when it gets really interesting, because we can then eat the foods that are right for our dosha. We really hone in on that individual doshic type and understanding of that person's personality, everything, take that into account, and then we can really shape a diet and lifestyle that is perfect for them, and it's going to bring them back into balance. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them, because it's just a huge, huge globe of information, and embarking on this journey is amazing. I highly recommend you look into Ayurveda and what it can do for you. And until then, have an awesome week, and I love you heaps.